Hi, I'm Clare. People are always asking me, what is dynamic emergence? And to be honest, I actually find it quite hard to explain it in a short way. It has various aspects to it that introduce us to a deep and profound understanding of exactly how we're made and how the universe works. And it's all about energy. Energy runs the universe. It creates the universe, it shapes the universe, and it's an expression of the universe. The thing that's interesting about energy is that it communicates. Information travels on it and gets exchanged between people. This information is experienced by us as thoughts, feelings, and sensation, and that's inherent in the dynamic emergence model. These exchanges are happening all the time, and yet we don't really notice unless we've been introduced to it by a video like this, or happen to choose to study it in the form of physics, metaphysics, New Age, esoteric sciences, or healing practices. But the truth is, this same energy is how plants communicate, how nutrients travel, how knowledge gets exchanged, how birds migrate, and how different levels of existence travel into our own. Dynamic emergence gives us the tools to understand the systemic nature of life, not just for the planet and the cosmos, but for ourselves too. We are living systems, and we live in multiply, sympathetically interacting living systems. In short, we are life communicating, and we're constantly giving ourselves choices for how to create, for how to think, what to think, and how to be. Understanding what it means to understand who and what we are is intrinsic to dynamic emergence. It's about understanding that we have the genuine potential to change systems, because we are one. Anything that we do as a system affects all the other systems, and that's what it means to be interdependent. There are 7 individual courses. You can take the first 2 foundational courses and stop, or you can choose to go further to understand things like why we colonize, jumping right in here, how to return to belonging, how to rid ourselves of our consumer label, and why we got it in the first place. Exploring what feedback loops are telling us, exploring our psychology and its energetic roots, how we experience fields of influence and what they are. Another question we'll look at is, what is your knowing bias? That's your feeling, your thinking, and your sensing. And how can you command your own space with charisma and finesse? I wonder, what does it even mean to be intelligent in your own unique way? What will it look like to see and feel even more of your creativity revealed as it dynamically emerges? Doing these courses can and will release your creativity, your inspiration, your sense of freedom and individuality, and your sense of being at choice. What to say yes to, what to say no to, what to invite in, and your sense of being at home, your sense of you. On the info and registration page for each course, you'll see a short video that introduces the course contents, explaining exactly which aspects of ourselves we're going to learn to understand, to experiment with, create with, make friends with. And ideally, hopefully, through this, we can naturally help change the paradigm that we live with at the moment. The one that seems to promise to jeopardize the quality and possibly even the future of life, into one that celebrates, reveres, appreciates, and upholds life's principles of regeneration, sustainability, systemic coherence, collaborative interaction, and joyful communication. Bring on your wild, transforming creativity. Bring on your wild, authentic self. Our energy either runs us or we run it, and that is up to you. And if you're not sure what that means, then dynamic emergence might just be for you. And if you are familiar with the language of energy and systems, then this will be a fantastic opportunity to go deeper, to personalize the information of how life works. The model Dynamic Emergence explains a lot, including how the universe is related to you energetically and how deeply you belong. Take this step. Do the first course. Do the whole series. It matters. It matters to understand who we are and to reclaim any sense of self that's been violated, lost, or overshadowed through years of cultural misunderstanding and externalized focus. We are so much more than our collective understanding and current behaviors might suggest. Being brilliant is not just the fate of a few, it's the destiny of all of us. In our own unique ways, we are, each and every one of us, brilliant. So, that being said, it's foundational to our genuine progress as a species, and as people who share this planet with so many millions of other species and aspects of life, to see ourselves in this new and exciting light, as returning to our potential. Whether you're an artist, a politician, an engineer, a teacher, poet, welder, a coach, a philosopher, an elder, youth, adult, or child, if you are human and you're watching this, saying yes to knowing who you are as a living aspect of the universe through the Dynamic Emergence series will allow you to do that in wonderful company. Learn to listen deeply and weekly within the safety of a cohort of people who are willing to be open, to explore, to learn, to laugh, and to see our sometimes beautifully ridiculous selves. And you can also do it on your own schedule, having me accompany you individually. We are, each of us, ultimately about to reclaim the most important territory that we have ever been given. That is the territory of ourselves. Thank you.